show you my video. Oh,
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I've been trying to get in this whole time and it was giving me problems. I apologize.
So you have filed a petition for non-disclosure on a
Yes.
DWI.
Yes.
The problem is that, and the way that I read the law is that non-disclosures are used when someone has done a deferred adjudication, they've successfully completed it, and then they are allowed to, because they've completed successfully, have whatever case they did the deferred on sealed so that the general public cannot see it. You took a conviction on this case. If I remember correctly, you took a straight conviction on this case. So I don't think that you're eligible for a non-disclosure unless you can show me differently.
I mean, it happened like 6 years ago. So, I mean, I thought by the state of Texas, you're allowed to get a non-disclosure, if not expunged, if you only have one offense of a DWI.
No, the law. No, what matters is what happened on your case. The time, the length of how long it was ago, the numerical, the number of how many you have doesn't make a difference as far as whether to grant this non-disclosure or not. So, unless you can show me differently, I just don't think that you're eligible for a non-disclosure. I mean, look, Ms. Wickenhofer, I love to grant non-disclosures because I love to see people trying to better their lives. So if I could, I would, but I can't. I absolutely love it when people try to better themselves. It's great, but you took a straight conviction. I think if I remember correctly, it was like, let me see, I can pull it up here.
I think it was my lawyer's decision, and to me, like, it's my life. So at the end of the day, my lawyer decided on what to do, and I didn't really know.
No, you can't say that because they go over all the plea paperwork with you. They tell you exactly what's happening. And
well, why would I file for guilty or anything if I don't want it on my record? That's my thing, is I wouldn't file for guilty if I want it.
I mean, I can't really get into your mind about what happened about 5 years ago. I don't know what was going on in your life 5 years ago. All I know is that you pled guilty to this offense. You were sentenced to 4 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you had. And I
didn't even do days in jail though. I didn't do any days in jail.
Sorry?
I didn't what you're saying right now is not what happened. So I didn't do.
You got what's in essence called time served, meaning that you walked out of here because you pled guilty and you got a 90-day license suspension. The sentence technically is 4 days in jail. We gave you credit for the 2 days that you did, so you didn't have to do any jail time.
Oh, okay.
The only thing you did was incurred a 90-day license suspension. I even rolled your court costs so you wouldn't owe anything, where normally people pay around $3,500. So we also did that for you. So, but by virtue of the plea, you're not eligible for disclosure.
But I just, to me, that doesn't make any sense. So just because I pled non-consent, or I needed to plea non-consent, to me, like, I don't go out and get into trouble all the time. I'm no criminal. So to me, like, I didn't know those things, and I don't believe that those things were communicated to me, that I had to plea a certain way. So that way, later down the road, when I'm trying to get it off my record, and it's not even about bettering my life is better than it ever has been before. It's not about me trying to, it is better. And the fact that I didn't know that, I don't feel like I should be tormented or felt, disciplined because I didn't know exactly how to plead, because I haven't ever been through this before, if that makes sense. I've never been through this before. So to me, I shouldn't be disciplined or held against my will because I didn't know exactly how to plead. I've never done this before, and I don't have guidance on how to plead because I don't know a bunch of criminals just hanging out telling me how to work the courts. So to me, it's kind of messed up because I don't know exactly what to say or when to say it. I just listen to my lawyers at the end of the day, and I still obviously didn't do the right thing. So if you could please understand that circumstance, because obviously I wouldn't have purposely meant to do this to myself by accidentally pleading the wrong thing. Obviously, I meant to plead the right thing so it can come off my record. I'm a teacher at a junior high right now. I'm actually at work now. I have 2 little kids. I'm trying to teach my business, but obviously, I just want it to be non-disclosure so I don't have to ever file for this anymore, and I don't have to. It doesn't have to stay with me for the rest of my life. Like,
Bored now.
God
Well, you
forgives,
need to
I
understand,
forgive,
though.
other people can forgive.
No,
So it's
I know that you're upset with the news. But a couple things. Number one, no one forces anyone to plead guilty around here. Everything done around here is with everyone's consent. And you signed plea paperwork to that effect, indicating that you were advised, you agree with it, and you came up here and you voluntarily pled to the case. I understand you now
but why
have
would I? But why would I do that though? Like,
well, how am I supposed to know why you did that?
okay, well, I
That's
made a
on you.
mistake, Judge. I made a mistake. I don't know about these things, is what I'm telling you. I don't get in trouble. I don't know what to do. I'm doing what the people tell me to do. And if I would have known that pleading guilty would lead me here, I wouldn't have done it. I did not know. I was unaware
I
and
advise you to the
uninformed.
fact, like everybody, that there's no buyer's remorse. This isn't like Target. When you plead guilty, you can return it because you don't like it. This is a lifetime decision, and every person that comes up here, we ensure that they understand that they are making a lifetime decision. Once you plead guilty, that's it. If you have any issues, you can always go back and talk to the person who represented you. But I'm telling you now that
That was 6 years
it is what
ago.
it is.
I don't
So
even remember who represented me.
you
Like,
should be able to look it up and you should be able to find, okay?
I
I will
don't
say
even
this,
know who
though.
it is.
I will say this, that the type of remedy you are seeking, a non-disclosure, even with this type of order that is granted, it seals it from the general public. All agencies will still be able to see this regardless. So if you ever apply to the state to become something, they will be able to see this, right? All this does is it masks it from the general public. So like if you apply for, yeah, well, I'm getting more than what I should, right? But if you have any issues, what you can do is talk to a lawyer. They can
So
advise
it
you
stays on my
properly.
record forever? No matter what, even if I get it
I'm-
disclosed?
Ms. Wickenhofer, I can't give you legal advice, okay? But what I'm willing to do is this, is that if you want, I can give you your money back. And if you want to, I can put this off for a couple days for you to talk to a lawyer if you'd like. To see,
Give me my money back for what?
for the filing fee, you had to pay a $250 filing fee, did you not?
Yeah, I guess that was in the easy expunction thing.
Sure. Oh, well, no, you had it waived, I think. Well, hold on a second. Let me see. You had it waived. She did a waiver, right? So that she didn't pay?
Okay.
Okay, so there's nothing to give back then. Okay. All right. So basically, long and short of it is I can't grant this for you. If you want, I can put it off for a couple of days so you can go talk to a lawyer about it. And we can set you off for mid next week if you want. But I'm basically telling you how it's going to go.
I'm just confused though. How come y'all can't expunge DWIs if you only have one? I
can't-
literally
Ms.
researched
Wickenhofer, I
that.
can't give you legal advice. You need to talk to a lawyer about that.
Oh, okay.
May the state make an argument that
Please.
may assist the defendant.
This is the district attorney on your case.
Okay.
Okay.
So in the government code, chapter 411, subchapter E1, specifically 411.0735, which is a procedure for convictions on certain misdemeanors, the court only has discretion to issue a non-disclosure if they're convicted of cases other than DWIs, among other things. So DWI convictions on a misdemeanor plea are one of those cutouts in the government code in which the judge, even if he wanted to, could not grant a non-disclosure. So because the defendant in this case took a plea of 4 days county jail, which is effectively a time served, the state's opinion is the government code does not allow the court to issue or grant a non-disclosure in this case.
Because I pleaded guilty, but either way, what the judge is saying is that even if it's a non-disclosure, it's still probably applicable to see through other employees, like they're able to see it anyways. So I guess it really doesn't matter. Is that what you're saying, Judge?
Ms. Wickenhopper, I can't give you legal advice. I can't. As much as I'd like to, I can get in trouble for doing that. So Mr. Haddad was nice enough to tell you why you're not eligible for it. The only thing I can tell you now is that if you want, you can go talk to a lawyer, and I'm willing to give you a short reset for you to go do that to see if there's something else. But you tell me, what would you like?
That's fine. I guess a reset, and then I'll call them and ask them.
Okay. Tell me what day next week do you want to do this again?
Wait, can we do it at the same time? Like 10:30 through 12? That's 10 to 12. I'm usually off. So
Sure, of course. Tell me what day.
any day, I guess Monday.
Is that enough time for you to go talk to a lawyer?
Yeah, I'm gonna call them right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember,
I have
lawyers,
them.
remember, lawyers are really busy, so be patient. Don't expect them to just jump at, just, you know.
It's not a lawyer. It's expunsion people. They're the ones who's working it. Not
Hey,
me.
remember,
Not a lawyer.
talk to a lawyer. Don't talk to these people who are not lawyers, because they may give you shoddy advice. So be careful who you
Okay.
talk to, you know?
Okay. Yes,
If you
sir.
talk to some Joe Schmo who tells you they know. All right. So what do you want, Monday?
Yeah, Monday sounds good. At what
Okay.
time?
All right, done. Same time, noon on Monday.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. He has 2 cases, right?
Three, Judge.
3 trespass cases.
The rest of them.
So you're pleading, so there's an interference and 2 trespass cases.
Correct.
And let's see, it's gonna be a 2 by 2. It's a heck of a deal that you're working out, Mr. Williams, you know? You need to understand that this charge is gonna go on your record from now on. You're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. And if I were you, on all those places that you've had the trespass, if you ever go back, you're gonna come right back over here if you go over there. So I would avoid those places. Just don't go back. Because if you do, it's not gonna end up well, ever. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine the accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. The agreement you've worked out is 10 days in jail, credit for the 6 days that you've done, so it's a wash. But like I said, it will be a conviction on your record. This was with a deadly weapon. Did they confiscate a deadly weapon?
So Judge, there was no deadly weapon confiscated or found. In fact, the state was agreeing to strike that portion of the complaint. And that was the condition for Mr. Williams to enter into this deal.
Okay.
Because there was no weapon located, none found. The offense report even said there was no deadly weapon. So Chief did agree.
Make sure, I didn't know if something was confiscated or.
No,
Just to add, the information doesn't reflect that at all. It's an ordinary trespass as pled. It's just maybe an error as for how.
I see, got it. Okay, all right.
Good.
How do you plead to the officer? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, sir.
Find you guilty, I will send it to the agreement. I'm gonna roll your court costs so you won't owe anything, and best of luck to you, Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Have fun.
Thank you a lot.
For 2 of him,
Yes, I did hear them. Probably about 3 or 4 times.
does he understand it?
When I explained, he says he understands. Probably 5 minutes later, he'll tell me he didn't. But then again, I explain and he's fine. But I just asked him, he said he understands.
What's his last name again? Last name?
Last name is Panapalam.
Okay, Miss Abraham. Miss Abraham,
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. I'm here.
okay, I am here with everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
TV's,
Let me see if I can, sometimes it works, sometimes they don't. Let me see if we make them work this time.
why are they so
Can
moody?
you hear me? Can you
Everyone
hear
in my
me, Your
life. The
Honor?
TVs are moody. I'm sorry, ma'am? I'm trying to
Can
get
you
the
hear me, sir?
TVs to work so that he can see you.
Okay.
You give me a brief rendition of what happened, will you, Alex?
Yes, Judge. Yeah. So briefly, it says in May of 2024, officers were dispatched to the residence in Harris County, Texas, and the witness advised that she and her mother bought new locks for their bedrooms and needed help installing them, so they hired a handyman. And the handyman was addressing the mother and not the father, and this caused the father to get upset and cause a verbal dispute between him and her mother. And the verbal dispute escalated, and the father walked up to the mother and ended up face to face with her, where he raised his right hand with an open palm and told her, "I am going to hit you." And that's when the mother stated that, or I'm sorry, the daughter stated she stepped in between her father and her mother to prevent her mother from being hit. And then the witness contacted the police and added that this has also happened in the past. And in this case, yes, sir, that's what we have.
This is Panampalam, right? Panampalam, that's what we're talking about?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So அவங்க சொன்னதெல்லாம் புரிஞ்சாச்சு.
And to be clear, in this case, the complainant is the mother and the daughter is the witness, and then the defendant is the father that was mentioned in that summary.
Okay, so Miss Abraham, I'm gonna start going through everything and hopefully we'll see if the TV start working. Mr.
Yes, sir.
Panampalam,
Yes, sir.
you were charged with harassment.
தமிழ்ல
Okay,
translate பண்ண அதுக்கப்புறம் தான்
ma'am, if you would meet,
பாருங்க, உங்க வந்துட்டு நீங்க வீட்ல வந்துட்டு சண்டை போட்டீங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
ஆமா.
கேக்குதா பணப்பழங்காரு?
ஆமா,
சார், உங்களுக்கு இப்ப கேக்குதா நான்
கேக்குது.
சொல்றது?
கேக்குது மேம்.
you were facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
Yes.
She froze.
வீட்ல சொல்லிருக்காங்க.
Okay.
I can't seem to hear his response.
you are very well.
You're cutting out a lot, Miss Abraham.
I'm sorry. Is this better, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
So you were charged.
பணப்பழங்காரங்க, நீங்க வந்துட்டு வீட்ல சண்டை போட்டிருக்கீங்கன்னு சொல்லிருக்காங்க.
Okay.
Did you tell him that he's facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine?
கேக்குதா நான் சொல்றது உங்களுக்கு?
கேக்குது மேம்.
நீங்க வந்துட்டு வீட்ல சண்டை போட்டிருக்கீங்கன்னு சொல்றாங்க.
ஆமா.
Yes, I did have a altercation at home.
You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for 1 day.
Your Honor, you're breaking up too. Could you repeat that for me again, please?
They have worked out an agreement where they're offering him 3 days in jail, credit for the 1 day that he has done.
உங்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு 3 நாள் ஜெயில் கொடுத்திருக்கிறதுக்கு அக்ரிமெண்ட் போட்டிருக்காங்க.
ஓகே.
பரவாயில்லையா உங்களுக்கு அது?
நான் போனேன்.
போறீங்களா?
நான் இருந்தேன் நான் 2-3 days.
What did he say?
நீங்க என்ன சொல்றீங்க எனக்கு கேட்க மாட்டேங்குது. மறுபடியும் சொல்லுங்க.
3 days.
என்ன சொன்னீங்க?
இல்ல அவங்க என்னைய ஜெயில வச்சவங்க 3 days.
என்ன சொன்னீங்க?
என்ன ஜெயில
போறேன்னு சொல்றீங்களா இல்லையான்னு சொல்றீங்களா?
இல்ல நான் போறேன்.
He's not completing sentences, Your Honor.
Sorry?
போறேன்னு சொல்றீங்களா?
ஆமா.
He's not completing his sentences. ஜட்ஜ் சொல்றாங்க உங்களுக்கு 3 நாள் ஜெயில் போட்டிருக்காங்கன்னு சொல்றாங்க. அது நீங்க ஒத்துக்கிறீங்களா?
ஆமா ஒத்துக்கிறேன்.
Tell him please that the sentence is complete today.
Okay.
However, he will end up with a conviction on his record. Please.
அந்த 3 நாள் ஜெயில் சென்டென்ஸ் வந்துட்டு முடிஞ்சிடுது. ஆனா உங்க ரெக்கார்ட்ல வந்துட்டு அது இருக்கும். நீங்க இப்படி ஜெயில் போயிருக்கீங்கன்னு ஒரு எழுதி இருக்கும். பரவாயில்லையா?
பரவாயில்லை.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
From now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail.
இப்போ நீங்க உங்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு 30 நாள் ஜெயில் போறதுக்கு சம்பாவனை இருக்கு.
ஆமா.
Okay.
Okay.
Give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement.
உங்க வந்துட்டு நீங்க என்ன பண்ண முடியுமோ அது நிறைய நீங்க இந்த அக்ரிமெண்ட் இந்த ஒப்பந்தம் உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சதுன்னா உங்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு நிறைய ரைட்ஸ் இருக்காது, நிறைய உரிமை இருக்காது.
Okay.
பரவாயில்லையா?
பரவாயில்லை.
I'm good with that too.
You're telling me that you don't want to go to trial.
நீங்க சொல்றீங்க உங்களுக்கு இந்த கேஸ் வந்துட்டு கோர்ட்டுக்கு எடுக்காம இருக்கணும் நீங்க பாக்குறீங்க இல்லையா?
ஆமா.
Yes, I'm trying not to go to trial.
You do not want to confront and cross-examine your accusers.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that again, Your Honor?
He does not
Please.
want to confront and cross-examine his accusers.
So உங்களுக்கு வந்து யார் சொல்லிருக்காங்களோ நீங்க இந்த தப்பு பண்ணிருக்கீங்கன்ட்டு அவங்க கிட்ட வந்துட்டு நீங்க பேசி கேள்வி கேட்கறதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு தேவையில்லைன்னு சொல்றீங்க.
ஆமா. அதை ஒத்துக்கொள்றேன்.
அப்படிதானே?
Yeah.
Is he a citizen of the United
Yes.
States?
I agree to that.
Yeah.
நீங்க நீங்க அமெரிக்காக்கு சிட்டிசனா?
ஆமா.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
If you are not, there are consequences.
You're not.
Yeah, if he's not a citizen, there are immigration consequences.
இப்படி இதனால உங்க இமிகிரேஷனுக்கு வந்துட்டு ஏதாவது கஷ்டம் வரலாம், உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் இல்லையா? இது உங்க ரெக்கார்ட்ல போனா உங்க இமிகிரேஷன் ஸ்டேட்டஸ் உங்க சிட்டிசன்ஷிப் ஸ்டேட்டஸ் வந்துட்டு எஃபெக்ட் ஆகலாம். தெரியும்? Yes, I understand.
You can be deported, excluded from the country, or denied naturalization.
உங்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு இந்த ஊர்ல சிட்டிசன்ஷிப் உங்க சிட்டிசன்ஷிப் எடுத்துக்கலாம், இல்லைன்னா உங்களுக்கு திருப்பி இந்தியாக்கு அனுப்பிச்சு விட்டுடலாம். அது கூட ஆகிறதுக்கு சான்ஸ் உண்டு, சம்பவம் உண்டு. பரவாயில்லையா?
பரவாயில்லை.
I'm fine with that
You
too.
also give up the right to appeal.
நீங்க மறுபடியும் இந்த கேஸ் சண்டை போடுறதுக்கு கூட முடியாது.
Yes, ma'am. I agree.
I understand that. I agree.
Once you plead guilty, the conviction will go on your record and it will be there for the rest of your life.
நீங்க ஒரு வாட்டி இவங்க குடுக்குற ஜட்ஜ்மெண்ட் நீங்க ஒத்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா அது உங்க ரெக்கார்ட்ல எப்பவுமே இருக்கும். அது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் இல்லையா? Yes, I understand that.
You can never come back at a later date and try to challenge or change this.
அப்புறம் வந்துட்டு இந்த இப்படி ரெக்கார்ட்ல எனக்கு இருக்கு, அது வந்துட்டு நான் மறுபடியும் சண்டை போடணும், நான் கோர்ட்டுக்கு போகணும், அதை உங்களுக்கு சொல்ல முடியாது உங்களுக்கு.
ஒத்துக்கொள்றேன்.
Yes, I understand and I agree.
Okay, how do you plead to the charge of harassment? Guilty or not guilty?
So வீட்ல இந்த சண்டை போடுறது பத்திக்கு நீங்க ஒத்துக்கிறீங்களா? அந்த சண்டை நடந்தது என்ன ஒத்துக்கிறீங்களா இல்லைன்னா நடக்கல என்ன சொல்றீங்களா?
ஒத்துக்கொள்றேன். சண்டை நடந்தது.
I agree that I agree. I plead guilty.
Okay. I will find you guilty, sentence you to the punishment, and I will roll your court costs so you won't owe anything.
So உங்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு கோர்ட்டுக்கு எந்த காசு கொடுக்க தேவையில்லை, ஆனா உங்க ரெக்கார்ட்ல மட்டும் போகும். சரியா?
ஆமா, ஒத்துக்கொள்றேன்.
I agree to that.
I agree to that.
Do you have any questions?
ஏதாவது கேள்வி இருக்கா உங்களுக்கு கேக்குறதுக்கு? No, I don't.
No, I don't have anything. Any question?
You don't want probation?
I don't have any questions.
No.
உங்களுக்கு probation வேணுமா இல்லனா இவ்வளவு நாளுக்கு எந்த தப்பு பண்ணாம இருந்திருந்தா அந்த கேஸ் வந்துட்டு டிஸ்மிஸ் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது வேணுமா உங்களுக்கு?
டிஸ்மிஸ் பண்ணா நான் சந்தோஷம்.
If there is an option to have my case dismissed.
What other offers
I'll be
do you
very
have,
happy.
Alex?
In this case, we have just the time served, Your Honor.
I don't know. That's something that you would have to speak to see if there are any other offers.
State has not offered anything else, Your Honor, other than time served.
Ask, you may welcome to ask, perhaps they will give you a different one.
Ask our chief, Michael Haddad. He will be the.
Would like to ask the chief
Yeah,
perhaps
step
for
back and come back.
an intervention program. Perhaps that would be something that they would be willing to offer, where it would be if he completes it. Some you can ask and see.
Can I just step back?
Take your time. There's no rush. And look, we don't have to do this today. If they offer you something like that, we give you time. It's old, but it's not too terribly old. So we can always give you more time.
Sure.
And we're
I'll
happy
be right back.
Take your time. Mr. Panalpa, please just take a seat momentarily. Okay, do not leave. Don't leave. So
I remember talking to this young lady here, his lawyer earlier.
doing
Yes.
it pro bono.
Yes.
You know, just great job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. So really. So, okay, Miss Abraham, are you ready? No. Serenity now.
She was there. Just
Yeah.
I saw her.
Can we call her real fast?
We've called like 50 times. Come on, come
Just
back,
playing
please. Come back.
Did you kick her out, Judge?
No, just let her, I mean,
Thank you for coming back.
Sure.
you know, this is something else that she brought up that, let me make sure that they make a sound anytime it comes in. So one of the things that he's going to have to do is an anger management class. You will have to do an anger management class,
Okay.
but I don't think they offer it in Tamil.
English.
Is it online or is it? Which one?
So
Does it say?
this is
there
the
any
offer.
specificity?
This is what, so initially we were gonna do a time served, and then I said, you know, he's never had an issue. He's, how old are you, sir? 70, 65?
76.
76 years old. I didn't wanna, you know, so she asked for deferred. I think, did you ask for a PTI as well, or no?
Yes, I did.
They asked for, so Michael
I
ended
know,
up.
I was here. I remember.
But I don't think that they have classes in Tamil, which is his first language.
Yeah.
So
You can do it in English,
I can do
but
it.
if it's online, I don't know if he has a computer.
No, I have no knowledge in computer that much.
Well, the interesting thing, if I may add something, Judge, obviously this is a deferred now with you. The judge is aware of your circumstances.
Yeah.
He has spoken to you on several occasions, and he is ultimately a determiner if you violate your agreement or not. And I'm sure, based upon everything we've been doing in this case, that the judge would be understanding if there is some language barrier to get something done. I've known the judge a long time before he was a judge, so
Yes.
I would be highly speculative if he would do something outside that realm. I would doubt it.
I'm only saying I think he'll get more if he understands it in his
Of course,
native language. And
of course.
so you may need to bring someone with you to help you translate,
Okay.
is all I'm saying.
To the probation or for the
To
language
the
not-
class or
Asian
classes.
Because I don't think that they'll give it to him in Tamil.
There are not very many people who can translate in Tamil, Your Honor. There are not
That's
too many
friend.
people, even in the nonprofit that I'm associated with, where he's getting the help. They speak the language called Hindi, but not many people who speak Tamil. I was born, raised in a state where I speak Tamil. That's how I'm able to.
Do you speak Hindi?
No,
I am from Sri Lanka.
Right.
So
There's
we
no
have,
Hindi.
there
in
are two language only, Sinhala and Tamil.
There were like two groups and they're.
But he can do English to some extent.
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
All I'm
But he
suggesting
doesn't have
is,
a
if there is a complication, I'm sure the judge will be understanding of trying to get it done. There are other places where I don't think they would be as understanding, but I know the judge will.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Your Honor.
We want to make sure that you're able to complete the classes so that
How many, one month?
is one class per week for 18 weeks. So it's 18 classes that you will have to do.
Okay,
And I will make you a deal. Once you complete the classes, see, there's a phone number there trying to get in, but I don't want to get porn bombed. I don't know who it is. Last time she's been
Turn
putting
off your
interpreter.
YouTube. Let's try it.
Let him in. That's a huge risk.
Tell everybody to cover their eyes.
And ears. Remember how loud it was? Right. No, I can't take that chance. I don't know.
Okay.
You understand what's happening now.
yeah, I know, sir.
This is a probation.
Yeah.
If you complete it, you do not end up with a conviction. This is good because when you're coming back in and out of the country, a conviction like this could hurt you.
Yeah,
If you want to go to Canada, they're not going to let you in with this conviction.
okay,
This is why it's important. Once you complete the class, I will take you off.
okay,
All we want you to do is the class. Also here it says no threatening, harassing, abusive contact with Lakshmi. Is that your wife?
yeah.
Okay. Do you still have contact with her?
Are you in contact with your wife?
No. Not
You don't want,
for the last 6 months, I have no contact.
you don't want to?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
You can if you want. Just be nice.
No, sir. Because I have done everything to them, but I gave a house in Sri Lanka also, but I don't know what happened now there. I can't go over there also because as a gift to her, I signed and give to her. At the time, when my lawyer looked at me, I said, no, write the deed on her name, and I gave it. But I trust her, but
What about your daughters though? You don't want to have contact with your daughters?
no, no, because
Daughters need their fathers.
they got the citizenship because of me. I passed the test to get the citizenship. From me only, they got the citizenship. She didn't get the citizenship. I don't know what. I don't know, but
If they see that you're doing these classes, maybe they will come around and want to have communication with you. If they see that you are bettering yourself,
I don't know, sir. I don't trust them because after this one, because the last one, the daughter, she will come and crawl and come like this, and I wake up and I make the milk and give the feeder. She drink them. The young. After that, every day I work in the night, shift in the Walgreen, and come later. I come and a little sleep. After that, I make her ready for the nursery class. I don't have a car that time. I fix a seat, baby seat to the cycle and go to Cimarron Elementary. I am a territorial civil. I worked in the territorial civil organization in Sri Lanka, and I am getting a pension over there. Now I am trying to go there because I want to get the pension for the last 10 years. It
don't
is
wanna stay
stuck
here?
over there.
you don't want to stay here?
No, because of the kids. I don't worry about her because she is not taking care of the kids. Because of the kids, I will stay here because they are girls, not boys. That's why I stay here. And
Need your help. They need your help.
yeah, everything they are coming and asking that the last the vice Nika also coming and asking for the car. So she look, I have an idea to get a SUV, but she came and asked me for a car. So she looked the car, select the car and came to me. Then I cancel my thing and I bought the car to after that everything finished. She got the job, and after that she bought another car, that is used car. So I asked her, why you are buying that car? This car is for, I bought it for you. You can continue the payment. I am not asking the payment.
And you got in a fight because of this?
Huh?
Did you get into a fight because of this, of the new
No,
car?
no. Because she one day after finishing the college and everything, she got the work. After that, she find a person and she has gone. So
Okay. The only thing I wanted to say is that it's important for children to have their fathers in their lives. If you want to talk with them, you can while you're on probation. Just be nice. No threats at all.
no, I am.
Okay.
I am not talking to them, but
No,
only for the.
I'm
Judge
saying-
is saying you can talk to your children, but no threatening.
No, I am.
சண்டை போடாம நீங்க பேசலாம்னு
I am not
சொல்லிட்டு
threatening, sir. I am trying to help
No,
them
we
for the
understand. In
study.
the future,
future.
just in the future.
Yeah, in the future,
nice.
in the future
Be nice.
also.
முன்னாடி போனா
ம்.
பேசலாம் ஆனா த்ரெட்டன் பண்ணாம பேசலாம் உங்க பசங்களோட.
அதுக்கு அவங்க பேசணும் என்னோட.
ஜட்ஜ் சொல்றேன் உங்களுக்கு இந்த
So,
மாதிரி தேவை
எனக்கு
இருக்கு,
விருப்பம்
ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு.
எனக்கு விருப்பம்.
So understand, all the rights that we spoke about before are the same here. If you complete the probation, no conviction on your record.
Yes,
You understand?
understand.
If you violate the probation, then you have to come back to court and we will issue a warrant for your arrest. If you ever have problems, contact her or come back here and let us know and we will help you out. If you ever have a problem, just come back and we can help you.
For the last 7 months, I am away from the house. I am not, I am cooking myself and everything. I am not secret or nothing. I am not going that road also. I forget that road.
Hey, you can have contact with Lakshmi and your daughters after today.
Sir,
He's giving you, you don't want to, that's a different thing. You have the option.
no,
Understand?
If you're
Just the
not,
option.
if you're not.
I like my kids.
Great.
And I want my granddaughter also in Canada. But I don't want her because she is the problem. So
Okay. My only other problem is I cannot pay for your anger management class, but I will take all the fees off. Okay? You will have to pay for the anger management class. Can you do this?
how much? I don't know.
I don't know. What?
This one is about, it's $30 a session, something about $300.
It's about the entire class. It's around $300.
You should be able to, Your Honor, otherwise
Pay as you go.
It might be more than.
I don't know for sure.
500. Let's
Hey,
just-
Judge, the interpreter's in the waiting room.
No, she's not. She's not.
said
I'm
she-
looking.
Are
No,
you,
she's in a different waiting room. She's not. I don't know what waiting room she is. Maybe purgatory, but she's not here. The blind leading the blind. Okay,
Your Honor, if he doesn't have the money, the nonprofit organization will pitch in for the payment of.
oh, that's wonderful. They can help you with money if you need it,
Yeah.
okay?
We'll definitely help
Yeah.
him out on that.
If you ever have a problem, come back. We'll
Yes, sir.
help you with whatever you need, however we
We
need.
appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Okay, so how do you plead to the case? Guilty or not guilty?
I'm guilty.
I will not find you guilty. I will wait. If you complete the probation, you will not end up with a conviction. Do you understand?
I can follow the class. I have no problem.
As long as you do the classes, you will be okay with us. Okay?
Okay.
We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Like I said, any problems, come back. We can help you.
Yes.
I have
Sure.
just one question, Your Honor. When does he start the anger?
So
management?
Shatoria will tell you of how and when things need to happen for him.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Your Honor, for
Absolutely.
your
Thank you
kindness.
so much. Of course. Okay.
Thank you
Good
so-
luck, Mr. Palmer.
Maybe excuse for lunch, Judge?
No, stay and hang out.
Come on.
I'm hungry.
Mr. Bloom, thank you so much for coming.
Sure.
And then,